Hello Leo, and welcome to Looking Glass Letterbox. This is a general reading for the week of January 20th through the 26th for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And this is a general reading again, so it may not resonate for everyone, but hopefully there's something here for you to tap into. And let's go ahead and turn over your first card. And we're starting out with the Hermit. Beautiful card. The Hermit is about taking some time to consider your own path of experience and spiritual knowledge and self-discovery. It's about retreating from, not retreating from the world, but retreating from the noise of the world, you know, all the static noise that's out there to distract you, and from achieving clarity and knowledge, and like on your own personal experience. The Hermit is about sort of tapping into that space of the fire inside, you know, your inner light, your inner inspiration, your inner intention, your inner truth. So that's, the Hermit is about considering all of those things and, you know, quieting or drawing your attention away from all the noise and the static of things going on around you, to sort of look around and experience and pay attention to your own experiences and opinions of yourself and the people around you and the world that you're living in. So it's drawing attention to your own personal experience and your own personal journey. Let's turn this over. This is the Seven of Pentacles. This is Hermit is an earth energy. It's the card of Virgo. So you may be dealing with a Virgo or thinking about a Virgo. But the Seven of Pentacles is the material aspects of life. So home, work, family, money, health, all of those material, practical aspects of life. The sevens are a card that has some momentum behind them. So this is something that you've been working on for a while, lining everything up, planting seeds for a long game, for really investing in a future, not a flash in the pan, like right now, instant response sort of endeavor. This is for over the long term. This is something you've been growing and tending to and reinvesting in over time. And perhaps sometimes when this card comes up, it's because you're concerned about the yield you're gonna have give back to you. You know, concerned about how this is going to actually pay off in the future. But this is sort of, you still have a while to wait before you see the fruition of all of your investment. So just keep tending to it and be as patient as you can be. You've got some momentum behind this. It just is going to take a little bit more time to come to full fruit. Okay, and then we're going to go with this one, and this is the Five of Cups. Cups are our emotions and our relationships. Fives are about adversity or instability. Five of Cups in particular is loss, regret, or bereavement. So you may be feeling emotionally disconnected, a little bit alone, a little bit sort of sad and down here in the dark. Like you're walking your own path with those people that give you emotional fulfillment, the feeling disconnected from them, like they're not around you at the moment. But this is it's about perception, as well as it's also a fleeting energy. So this isn't going to endure for a long time. This feeling, it will pass, and it's also about perspective. Like you may not have the people that are most important to you or those things that give you emotional fulfillment and purpose immediately physically around you at the moment. but that won't be forever. You know, you will reconnect with them. So keeping emotionally connected in your perspective, knowing that they're still out there waiting for you. I know is sometimes hard when it's going to be a while before you can be with them again, but you will be with them again. So this emotional sort of place, you know, it will pass and you'll be able to reconnect in the future. All right, and then we're going to move on to the Four of Pentacles. Again, Pentacles is material aspects of life. Fours are about stability, and this is about stability and security. So these are the resources that you've gained, the resources that you've earned and worked for. And at this stage, sometimes the thought is don't hold onto your resources too tightly. Sometimes you need to be reminded when you've gained a little bit of ground that you have more ground to cover, and you know you have more places that you want to grow here, like in the Seven. So you have to reinvest those gains that you've already attained, or loosen your grip on them to share them a little bit more to encourage further growth here. Okay, so, oh, and down here you also have on the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Wands, and sixes are about growth. Six Wands are about our passions and our spirit and our motion and our action. Our passions, like the things that have really deep resonance for us and significant to us in the way we want to live our lives. The Six of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, my mistake. The Six of Wands are about self-confidence and progress. So if this Five of Cups here, this sort of emotional dip or sadness or loneliness that you're feeling here, that may be related to, you know, you just have to wait a little bit longer, or it's going to be a little bit of a wait before this can be relieved. But you are in a state of being sort of victorious and self-confident, and knowing, you know, just know that you can make it through this, you'll make it past this, and you'll get back to those things that have significance to you and give you purpose and stability and abundance in your life. Okay, and we're going to clarify a couple of these cards for you just to get a little bit more information. And let's clarify that Five of Cups, because that seems, you seem a little lonely in that aspect there. So we'll clarify the Five of Cups. The Star, beautiful. So again, this is a passing energy. This is a fleeting energy. It's not going to last forever. The Star is about things working behind the scenes, the universe working to conspire in your favor, things aligning that you're not aware of, that are on your side and are going to support you to get through to the next level, to the next stage. So that's lovely. You got the star, you got the stars out there working on your behalf. And let's see what this Four of Pentacles is in reference to. The Eight of Swords. So swords are about our thoughts, our communications, our intellect, and the actions we take based on those things. Eights are about strength, and not strength of force, not strength of like physical strength, but strength of our influence and our integrity and our character and our emotional and intellectual endurance. Eights are about change. And Eight of Swords is isolation and imprisonment. But in the Eight of Swords, when you look at it, she's not, the person in this card is not actually physically restrained. You know, she can remove that that tie that binds her. You know, it's not tight. She can slip her arms out of that. She can remove that blindfold anytime she wants to navigate her way forward. This is about perspective. You know, you're only held back and you're only held still by your unwillingness to look at the circumstances around you and acknowledge them and actively take those steps to get out of that situation yourself. So it is a state of mind that you can take action to step away from. When you're in a state of loneliness or despair or sort of emotional heaviness, it can be very, very difficult to do that. Sometimes this is depression, sometimes it's anxiety, things of that nature. But it is a energy that you can change your mind and step out of when you're ready. And that may be what this hermit here is asking you to look at. Is like, if you're feeling constrained and helpless, you know, in a situation, you know, take a look inside, consider what's significant to you, what's important to you, where is it that you specifically want to go that has significance for you, what do you want to do when you take that first step away from the Eight of Swords and jump back into your own purpose and head in the direction that you would like to go in. Okay? And we're going to do an animal spirit card here for you, just to give you a little energy to work with, a little perspective to consider as you're going throughout your week and doing what you do. That might help you to recognize something that you hadn't recognized before, break through a barrier that you hadn't broken through before. And we have the fox is the animal spirit energy working for you here. And let me get, that is an earth energy, so it's very grounded energy, very practical energy, very actionable energy. It means that you can pick up and do when you decide to do so. The fox is a smart, strong partner or mate and a wise teacher. So this could be referencing if you have a partner or a significant other in your life, maybe helping you to navigate this journey here is to keep them in mind. The fox is an enchanting creature with plenty of mystique to go around. Fox personalities are skillful in business and also make great teachers. They're quick to learn and adapt well to new situations. Foxes are ideal life partners as they commit to relationships for the long term, and their natural charisma keeps things exciting. Fox energy helps us to stay true to those most dear to us. When this card appears, reconnect to those you love. Foxes don't do well when they slip away. When this is in balance, it's magical, an ingenious teacher, and monogamous. When it's out of balance, it's sneaky and unsure of their identity. To bring it into balance, partnership and connection. So especially this loneliness here that's represented, and the nature of this sort of long game energy, you have to, you're in a position of having to wait for a result that you've laid a foundation for and that you've been nurturing over time. You know, reconnect with that part of yourself, or even your partner, if you have a partner or significant other, reconnect with them in any way that you can to bring your spirit and your emotions back into balance so that you can, replenish your faith, you know, that these plans that you've made and this ground that you've already laid will pay off, all right? And reconnecting with your own intention and your own inner fire and that person out there that is your partner will really help you to get through into the next stage and navigate your way to the next level. Okay, so that is all that I have for you today, Leo. If you want to contact me, you can do that at looking.glass.letterbox@gmail.com. If you want to know about the decks that I've used, those will be listed in the description. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you next time.